Okay, welcome everyone to our Sunday morning meditation of the Mindful Living Collective. My name is Elisha Goldstein. I'm the founder of the collective, and these are just very special moments to come together Sunday morning, my time, Pacific Standard Time. But as we'll see, there's we have a huge global community here, so this might be afternoon or evening for you. And so I just want to start by just acknowledging you for taking this time out of your daily life for your own health and well-being. Is creating the space for yourself is a great act of self-care, and also it's just a sense of listening to what you need. And so we might even go as far as saying it's an act of self-love. And so just taking a moment, if you can, to take that in, acknowledge yourself for taking this time. And let's just get a sense of everyone here, as we're here. We do have, we are a complete global community. So we have people here from California right now, from Germany, the Midwest, the United States, the Northern and Southern California, from Turkey, and my backyard of Los Angeles and Sri Lanka, and the East Coast of Washington, D.C., and up in North America and Canada, and so many other places, and Israel and Scotland, and just kind of sense as I'm naming out these parts of the world. I just want you to like imagine in your mind like this global map and like see a light up, in that part of the world, just so you can really get a sense of the community here. We are kind of wrapping ourselves around the globe right now. East Coast of Massachusetts, of the United States, again, of the UK, people here from the UK, and Writer the Writer. Yes, we're moving to this format now, streaming, in this format, no longer at the moment in Crowdcast. Portugal, and again, East and West Coast of the United States. So, all over the world, Annette, hello from Goldstein to Goldstein. I love that. Beautiful. Yeah. So welcome. Yeah. And today's we're just going to engage. We're going to do a meditation together, and this is going to be a practice that's intended to, create a sense of grounding, a sense of connection with what matters to you, and a sense of connection to each other. And so just allow yourself to receive this gift from me, but also from yourself. This is probably a time where we need something like this, more than ever, together. And as much as it seems like things are opening up in different areas around the world, during this time, there's still this waviness of uncertainty, and you might be feeling it. And even though it seems like you can do a little bit more, it's like there's a lot of caution at the same time, and you might have differing thoughts and opinions, about what needs to be, and even within your neighborhood alone, there's 20 different opinions about, what's the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do, and so we're just collecting together in that uncertainty, and knowing deeply there is one thing we are certain of, for sure. And that's the need to take care of ourselves and to take care of each other. That's the thing we can be really certain of. And it's nice. It's a nice thing to be certain of. When we're swimming in uncertainty, it's nice to ask ourselves, well, what am I actually certain of? And to direct our focus in that direction. Why? Because what we focus on creates a certain type of energy, an emotion, which then influences our focus again. If we focus constantly on fear and uncertainty, then we're going to get more of that. It's not to ignore that, but at the same time, it is good to ask ourselves, well, what am I certain of? And questions typically your brain comes up with a response. So just ask those types of questions too. One thing we know here we are certain of is that it's so important to take care of ourselves and take care of each other. And that's what we're doing every Sunday at this time. So let's settle in. Let's settle in. And for those of you, there's always, when we have a community of hundreds of people around the world, there's going to be a continuum of people deeply experienced in their meditation practice and other people who are new to it. And, I'm going to just give a very simple instruction, which is just that the only thing you need to do right now is settle into a position, either sitting, standing, or lying down. And just your only intention is right now, as far as your physical position, is just to have a straight spine. That's all. Not too rigid, but just something straight. So there's an ease of breathing. That's there. That's the main reason for that. And maybe it creates a sense of wakefulness, but I will say it's perfectly fine to lie down too. I'll invite you to close your eyes. If for any reason you don't want to close your eyes, that's okay. Just keep kind of a gaze, towards your lap. If you're sitting, dull gaze, or maybe if you're laying down, dull gaze towards the ceiling. Yeah, taking care of small children is an additional stressor. I can empathize with you. Can empathize with you. And so let's all start off together with a couple deep breaths. Be in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just almost this collective sigh. You're welcome to just sigh that exhalation out. And just being aware of your body in whatever position it's in. And we take our time with this in the beginning of our practice. It's perfectly okay to take your time. And just being aware of how your body's feeling right now. This time of day, if there's any tension or holding anywhere that's residual from whatever time of day it is. Just see in that moment if you can allow those muscles to soften, again, including your face, or do a gentle stretch right now to open up those areas. It's an act of kindness towards your body. It doesn't serve our bodies in the long run to be in a perpetual state of contracting. So with awareness, we choose to soften, or we do a gentle stretch. If you're noticing tension there, even taking an extra deep breath, it's okay. And also being aware of how you're feeling emotionally, even in beginning this practice. Sense of comfortable, uncomfortable, maybe neutral, or maybe there's some underlying feelings that you're more intimate with. And also being aware of the quality of your attention right now. If the mind seems just really busy and distracted, if it seems like it's settling into being here, there's no judgment on that. We're just starting the practice with just checking in. Where am I starting this moment from? Physically, emotionally, mentally? It's just an opportunity to come home right in the beginning of our time together. Arriving. And beginning to become aware of how your body's just naturally breathing. In this particular practice, it doesn't matter whether your breath is short or shallow or deep and long. You're just developing an intimacy with this natural rhythm, whatever it is, and just letting it be. So breathing in and just this awareness that your body is breathing in. And breathing out and just the same awareness that your body is breathing out. If as you're doing this, you're noticing there's still tension or there's a busyness in your mind, and allow an extra focus on the exhalation, allowing that to, as if it was just flowing out with each out breath. The busyness of your mind, the tension in your body, just this opportunity to release, to soften, and then to let be. And at any point during our practice, we can always just check in with ourselves again. How's my body feeling? Noticing your emotional state, the quality of your attention. And just settling back into this natural rhythm, breathing in, just being present to this vital experience of being alive, the nourishment that comes in from the breath, the nutrients that feed us, that allow us to sustain our life, give us energy. It's what comes with this inhalation. Breathing out, just this awareness of breathing out, or maybe an opportunity to release a little bit more. Now, as you breathe in, allowing for an awareness of your breath as if it was you're inhaling and it was inhaling and almost caressing your heart. It's just this awareness of this area of your body as you're breathing. Breathing in, it's as if you're touching your heart with your breath. An area of our body that represents loving, caring, vulnerability, courage, trust, connection. An area that we really want to take care of, attend to. An area that represents learning how to love ourselves and love other people. In times of ease and in times of challenge. So breathing in, sensing this inhalation as if it was caressing, acknowledging, wrapping itself around your heart. Breathing out, just letting be. And even taking a moment right now to consider someone in your life who right now is easier to love, to care about. A person or an animal. Allowing yourself to, giving yourself permission to embrace this practice. Considering someone in your life who, when you think about them, when you think about your relationship with them, makes your heart smile. This could be someone you know personally or someone you don't know personally, but who's had a major impact on you. Or again, an animal. This could be even one or more people if you can't settle on one person. Considering what it is that you would like to send this person, what it is that you wish for this person who's currently alive. Maybe to feel safe and protected, to be healthy in body and mind, to feel loved and accepted just as they are, to live with ease, to feel strong, whatever it is. And breathing in, just acknowledging whatever this intention is. Breathing out, it's as if you're sending it to this person or animal. Breathing in, it's as if this inhalation is caressing your heart, acknowledging these intentions. Breathing out as if from your heart to this other being, whoever it is, sending these friendly wishes, these loving kindness intentions, allowing yourself to drop into a sense of authenticity with this practice. Whereas before we were really focusing on the breath, in this case, we're focusing on integrating the breath with these intentions. Unless you'd rather do the phrases, may you be safe and protected. As you're doing this, seeing the other person or animal, seeing them receiving whatever it is that you're sending. Breathing in the acknowledgement, the breath wrapping around your heart. Breathing out as if from your heart, these friendly wishes, these loving kindness intentions. And now begin to layer yourself into this. Whatever those intentions were for this other person or animal, on the inhalation, allowing those to flow into you, allowing that breath to wrap around your heart with these intentions for yourself. It's as if with the inhalation, there's this light of healing and strength and loving kindness integrating into your heart, bringing it into your body and mind, feeding you, nourishing you. And breathing out, sending it back out to this person or animal. Sensing this flow of connection, breathing in one for me, breathing out one for you. Just giving yourself permission to receive just this opportunity for this short time, breathing in one for me, allowing it to come into your heart, feeding the cells of your heart and body. Breathing out, giving, generosity, connection, one for you. Allowing this to expand now to everyone here practicing together, hundreds of people practicing together around the world, holding the world in mind and seeing everyone here as just bright lights that you can locate around the world. Allowing your awareness, this sense of loving kindness, friendly wishes, wrapping around the world, breathing in bringing it into your heart, allowing these kind intentions to fill your heart, almost as if they were becoming energized within your heart. Breathing out, allowing your breath to just wrap around the world, touching everybody here, just practicing together, all these bright lights that are here. Breathing in, one for me. Breathing out, one for all of us. Allowing those lights to spread a little bit more, the friends and family and coworkers and everyone the people around the world who are practicing together right now know, and even the ripples of relationships of those people, until you see the ripples wrap around the entire world, touching all people, even touching the animals that are here that the people care for or are free. Breathing in, sensing these intentions, allowing them to come and touch and fill in your heart, feeding you, nourishing you. Breathing out, allowing your breath to wrap around the world to all beings. So deeply needed right now during this time. Sensing into that connection, that interconnection, and just letting be. And just taking a moment to bring it back just to you, noticing your body, naturally breathing, and sensing also how you're feeling. Just for a few moments, allowing your body to just breathe, sensing, feeling, being this bright light, and just letting be. And here's a poem by David White. Just beyond yourself, it's where you need to be. Just beyond yourself, it's where you need to be. Half a step into self-forgetting and the rest restored by what you'll meet. Half a step into self-forgetting and the rest restored by what you'll meet. There is a road always beckoning. When you see the two sides of it closing together at that far horizon and deep in the foundations of your own heart at exactly the same time. When you see the two sides of it closing together at that far horizon and deep in the foundations of your heart at exactly the same time, That's how you know it's the road you have to follow. That's how you know it's where you have to go. That's how you know you have to go. That's how you know. Just beyond yourself, it's where you need to be. Just beyond yourself, it's where you need to be. And so again, taking this moment to just acknowledge yourself for stretching beyond yourself, for taking this time in community, for your own health and well-being, for yourself, for the people you come in contact with, and allow the ripple effects to emerge. And so bringing awareness now to your body and your face, the same sense of whatever is here for you, allowing the light to seep through, open your eyes. Okay. And so thank you for being here during this practice today. And again, that was a poem by David White. And if you can, go ahead, just so we get a sense when we before we close with this sense of community here, go ahead and, if you can, comment in what were the sentiment, the intentions, the friendly wishes, the loving kindness intentions that you were bringing into yourself and the world. Can we get a sense so we can bring it from inside our minds and our hearts and expand it out into the community here, so everyone can sense what was being, what intentions were being shared? So go ahead. Was it to create a sense of more safety and protection? Was it to sharing more health in your body and mind? Was it to bring more love into the world? Was it to find strength during this time? Relaxation and love, Lisa said. Max said peace. Michelle, thank you for making my heart smile. Maria was sending compassion. What was it? Let's get a sense for a calm, peace, and protection. Joanne said love and peace. Emma said she was sending safety and protection. Jennifer, I like to encompass many aspects of loving kindness and intention. May you be protected. Yeah. Peace, brotherhood is being sent out, sensing this, because this was what was being shared with everybody. Soothing, stay strong, keep alive, accepting myself as I am, Shelley said. Feeling the joy of a child. I love being right here with me, that I can't go and hug right now, but we are together. Nancy, filling us all with light. Nan, sharing feelings of love and safety. Udara, blessings. Sandy, feelings of being inclusive. Lisa, that was beautiful. I felt the community supporting one another, loving kindness for all beings. Rich, health, peace and love, peace and strength. Rand said, I think I lost the thread here somewhere, but Shelley, support my new routine of daily mindfulness meditation. Health, peace and love. Yes, beautiful. Safety and peace, to feel and wish peace to all. Definitely strength and love, finding strength today. Listen to this as I'm sharing this, just kind of feel it. It's coming. This was being shared with everyone. Stress and anxiety disappeared in their place. I found calm and self-love. Beautiful, Marjorie. Listen to your experience when things like that happen. Just listen to your experience and say, that's interesting. Look what happened, why I related to myself and others in this way. Loving kindness. Eli said, thank you, Elisha. Donna, loving kindness, a whole piece. Jen, I envision giving and receiving support and love and togetherness from all around the world. We are together. Calmness, loving kindness, oneness, peace and safety, all people and all animals, Beth said. So beautiful, Lisa said. Gary, everyone does loving kindness meditation in a different way, which only proves how powerful of a tool it really is. So beautiful, Gary. Melissa, beautiful. Thank you. Intentions of peace for everyone. So just taking that in. I love this. Such a beautiful community here. Peace for all life and everyone. Yeah. So if you can imagine all those things that I just that people have been writing and I've been kind of repeating back to everyone, can you imagine them just all floating within your own orbit of today? in the days ahead. Just if you can imagine the collective here holding this for you, so many people here who are present for you that are also sharing these wishes of loving kindness in your most difficult moments. I want you to see if you can hold these intentions that people have been sharing, noticing that they're sending them out too, and that they are infiltrating your mind and body and heart. Even in your toughest moments, may all of these loving kindness intentions fill your mind and heart. And in your moments of ease and joy, may they also elevate you and create more of a lasting sense of joy that's there as well. Everything's temporary, right? But we can even elevate, for a particular time. Eileen said, amazing grace, powerful. I felt a deep connection with all. Beautiful. I want to share with you before we close that the Mindful Living Collective is a space that we opened to be a gathering space for the mindfulness community. We have about 4,500 people in there right now. And upcoming, we have some beautiful educational events, interviewing Dave Vago live this Thursday on really the science of self-transformation, the science of meditation. We'll be wrapping back and forth. Amy Saltzman's a leading educator and a physician, and she'll be speaks a whole bunch about parenting, and has written so much around teens and kids, and we'll be doing a whole workshop for the collective on parenting during the pandemic. And we have daily meditations, daily live meditations in there for compassion, for grounding. We have these beautiful mindful living circles where people have these embedded relational mindfulness experiences where there's like real deep connection that happens in a short period of time. It's so healthy. It's so incredibly healthy for us during this time. Many of you are in there, right now, and you're welcome to share that space. It's free with all people who you think can benefit. Just mindfullivingcollective.com, and just free. It's our offering. And opened it up really to everyone during this time for that reason. Okay, this will continue to be here, and we'll store it in the collective if you want to revisit this practice at any point in your day and the weeks and months ahead. And we'll continue being here as we go. Okay, thank you everyone deeply. And I know, this real sense that we're connected. Okay. All right. Bye for now.